Hi loves, welcome to a new video. So this is a vlog type voiceover thing. I don't even know what to call it, but I'm using it as an opportunity to give you guys a life update, I think, because I haven't been on camera in a while and I have just really been going through it mentally. I went to the zoo on this day just to go outside, touch some grass, look at the animals, and just explore explore life besides being in the house, going to work, being on social media. I'm hunting for a new job. I'm looking for a new job. I have just been going through so much. That's why I haven't been posting, but hopefully I will come back because I kind of feel like I've reached a plateau and I don't really know how to handle that. Anyway, before I get back into my story, so I went to the zoo to see all these animals and it was really interesting because I'd never seen them up close. I'd never seen some of them in real life. Like I saw penguins. This is where the penguins were, although the penguin place smelled horrible. It smelled like fish and I hate the smell of fish. That's also why I don't eat fish. But it smelled really horrible. And the penguins here reminded me of penguins of Madagascar. I don't know if you guys used to watch that cartoon. You know how they will say, "Oh, smile and wave, boy, smile and wave." Yeah, that's what the penguins reminded me of. They they were really funny to look at because they were swimming and everything. So while I give you my life story that you probably don't care about, I'm going to just insert some clips here so that you can see the penguins and the animals. So life has been very stressful for me lately, and that's why I have been away from YouTube, because usually when I'm not consistent, then it just means that I am going through a lot. I need a new job because I need to pay my bills. That's one. Two, I really feel like I have reached a plateau when it comes to creating videos, creating content, and maybe it's just that I'm losing my creative juices. You know, I'm trying my best to not give up. When I tell you I am like this close to shutting down my YouTube channel and just being a regular social media user, like, yes, that's where I am right now. But I'm also trying not to give up so easily because I don't want to be one of those people. Okay, pause. So this is the polar bear. And it was swimming in the water. It was just very interesting to look at. There were two, but only this one was trying to give us a show. So I thought that was really cool. In the next clip, you see the flamingos. Those were really, really beautiful as well. Okay, now let me get back to my story. So I have been running out of ideas of things to post, and I have some ideas, but I don't know if it's me being scared to put them out or if it's a case of being lazy, right? And I don't want to admit that. But now that I kind of have some free time on my hands, then maybe I will be more willing to explore more content options, especially because, you know, I've been trying to pivot and see what works for me, see what sticks. I don't necessarily want to have a niche per se because I don't want to limit myself, but at the same time I kind of want to build my brand. So I'm really, really confused. Like, I'm very conflicted. Okay, so this animal was this, I can't tell if this was the tiger or the leopard. I don't know what this was, but this animal said it was going to give us nothing. So we saw the zebras. They were really, really pretty, but they were just standing there like they were standing there like they were hypnotized or something, but they were really interesting. And then finally I went to see the birds. The birds section was very different from the other animals, but it was also an interesting sight. And then they had all these small fun facts about the birds and how endangered their species were. Sometimes it's really nice to just go out and see things that you don't see necessarily all the time, because the internet can be very, very exhausting, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's what I did. And then in the coming clips, I went for other activities. I went to a baseball game, even though I had no idea what they were doing there. But yeah, I went to a baseball game. And I got really good tickets, by the way. Look at my seats. I'm like right in front of the pitch. And apparently I learned that baseball is a quote-unquote gentleman's game. I had no idea how the game worked, even though somebody took her sweet time to explain it to me. But I was just, I was just happy to be there. It was fun to watch. And also it was fun to see how athletes use their entire bodies to work, I guess, or to play. Like if you see them swinging the bat or throwing the ball, they are literally using their entire bodies to do it. There were really interesting catches as well, because like they'll slow it down. You know how when you're watching football they slow things down. They did that here as well. Okay, so for my next trip, I went to this farmers market called Soulard, and it's like an open area where people sell food and other things. I had never been there before, but I was very curious to know because I wanted to see if I could buy some African food, like maybe goat meat, snails, and all that stuff. But I stopped by this pasta place to buy some pasta, and the pasta actually tasted really good.
Spicy red?
Yes, please.
$9. Up 10.
Thank you.
Hi guys, okay, I know I haven't come on camera in a while, but I just came to this Soulard marketplace. It's like an open market where they have different types of produce, like a farmer's market. So I'm just checking around to see if there's anything I can get, like there's any Nigerian food here that I can get, maybe like goat meat or snail, because I've never been to this market before. So that's what we're doing. I got this spicy pasta thing. I don't know the name, forgot the name, but I'm going to cook it tonight, so I hope it tastes good. All right, let's go. Okay, so I came to this small stand where they were selling some variations of shea butter, and they smelled so good. She gave me a sample, I smelled it, and I was like, okay, yeah, I need this. And it was really affordable. I cannot remember her handle, but I will find it because I still have the product in my bathroom, so I'm going to find it and then link it in my description box. But it smelled so good. Afterwards, I saw this African stand, and this Ghanaian woman was selling some really nice, beautiful ornaments. What's the ornaments? Jewelry, all this other stuff like decorative materials. It was really nice to see. I'm going to pan out the video as well so you can see what I'm talking about. But I would have loved to get something, but I just don't like packing unnecessary things in my house. So the next thing I went for was this food festival thing at downtown St. Louis, because I live very close to the area, and there was lots of food, lots of people. So St. Louis has the Cardinals team. The Cardinals team is like a popular baseball team, although I heard that they fell off, but again, I don't know too much about baseball, so I can't speak too much about it. So we got some fake paper money to use to buy food everywhere. I stopped by this waffle stand, and the waffles tasted so good, but I just couldn't get too much of all these things because they're not exactly healthy, and I didn't want to feel like shit afterwards. So yeah, there's that. Finally, I went to get some laser treatment on my face because I've been so stressed, and it's been showing on my face because I've been breaking out, and it's also probably the hormones. Because I never used to deal with acne or dark spots or any of those things, but ever since last year I've been dealing with that, and I'm going to show you a more up close picture of the spots. The spots are actually getting much better. They used to be much worse, and that's also one of the reasons I stopped coming on camera, because I just wasn't feeling confident. I'm sorry to say it, but this was my second laser treatment, and this white mask thing on my face is the numbing cream, because it helps to numb you so that the laser doesn't hurt too much. And this was me when I was done. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this not so vloggy video life updates thing, and I hope I didn't bore you too much with my life problems, but I just wanted to put this video out and clear my drafts. So I'll catch you in the next one.